All right, and welcome on into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for the conclusion of the Blue Bathrobe Cult adventures, as our players have reached levels 19 and 20. And in Adventurers League, level 20 is the highest level that you can go. So they have managed to accomplish a lot on their trip through the levels here. But before we get into all of that, let's go ahead and go over our weekly streaming schedule. On Mondays, we of course have our Candlekeep Mystery Mondays. On Tuesdays, we have DM Prep, which most likely for the next couple weeks we will be prepping the Wild Beyond the Witchlight games, as that is brand new and up and coming. Thursdays, we have our Throwdown Thursdays, which is our Valheim stream day. And you can come and check out all of the new things that have been built within the week. With the new expansion of the Hearth and Home, there has been lots of new things to add to the list. Then on Fridays from moving forward, as starting next week, we will be actually next Friday premiering the Wild Beyond the Witchlight game here on Twitch. Our brand new D&D game set in the Feywild with this crazy band of players as well as possible new ones. Starting back at it is the newest book, and these players that have been playing the levels, up in the teens are now going back to level 1 to start all over again. But they are going to go venture into the Feywild, so join us next Friday for the premiere of that. And then, of course, we have on Saturdays, we have our Tomb of Annihilation stream, so you can join us tomorrow for the continuation of that, as well as the upcoming Saturdays as well. The characters in Tomb of Annihilation are currently within the Tomb of the Nine Trickster Gods, and it has been a crazy adventure in Chult. Let's see if they can solve the death curse. All right, so with that, we get into our Adventures of the Blue Bathrobe Cult. Now, for those of you who have been following along on this adventure, our adventuring party started quite some time ago within a town known as Phandalin, back with the adventure known as the Lost Mines of Phandelver. Our adventuring party started at level 1 in an adventure that quite literally was an escort mission that turned into a whole lot more. Then, once the Lost Mines of Phandelver adventure came to a conclusion and they dealt with the let's see, gangs that were within Phandalin. It was during that time that a member of their party had arrived and was with them, that decided to take the enjoyment of the sunrise to the next level, as he enjoyed not only the softness and comfort of his blue bathrobe, but also the joy and whatnot of enjoying a scone while watching and appreciating the sunrise. Now, this adventuring member, known as Bolivar, may have started this whole blue bathrobe cult as a lark, as a joke or even as just a way to bring the party members together. However, little did he know what would happen with this adventuring party. What would happen when they took his idea and quite literally ran with it. Our adventuring party took the sunrises and the scones to a very important level, and it was with those scones that our blue bathrobe cult not only was formed but was united. After finishing the storyline of Lost Mines of Phandelver, our adventuring party ventured into the Tyranny of Dragons campaign, most specifically starting with Horde of the Dragon Queen, where they continued with their scones and their blue bathrobes, and proceeded to acquire followers as they traveled. Boulevard, continuing with them, managed to, thanks to the foraging skills of a certain druid, managed to find and establish a new type of scone known simply as the Jez scone. Those Jez scones were quite the story hook in certain instances, as they made, well, some encounters a little more interesting than others. Now, as our adventuring party took on the task of hunting down and stopping the cult of the dragon, they took some interesting twists and turns in this adventure as they managed to share the cult of the blue bathrobe and the scones to the rest of the Sword Coast. Now, with the conclusion of the Horde of the Dragon Queen, and prior to, or just as they started into the Rise of Tiamat, our amazing Bolivar unfortunately took a adventuring step back as he ventured back to Waterdeep and opened up what was known as Bolivar's Blue Bathrobe Bakery. This is what happens when he doesn't come up with a name. I just gotta make one. So, as Bolivar did end up within Waterdeep, every time our adventuring party went through Waterdeep, they restocked all of their scones, as well as finding out the new additions that Bolivar made to the recipes and the options for scones. Now, using these scones, as well as their skills that they had acquired, the Blue Bathrobe cult continued their adventures and managed to stop the cult of the dragon in being able to free their dragon queen Tiamat from the levels of hell, and were able, thanks to Bolivar as well as another party member, Xander, coming in towards the last fight with some amazing amazing extra special scones, they were able to conquer that. And upon finishing with the Cult of the Dragon and venturing back to Waterdeep, it was decided that due to the fact that one of the party members had found out that they had a sibling within the peninsula of Chult, it was decided, mainly by the druid, Jez, that it was time to go to Chult. It was time to venture there, not only to find the sibling of Nyx, but also, well, let's be honest, so that the druid could turn into dinosaurs. We all know that's the real reason that Jez wanted to go. But that is where our adventure took us. To Chult, where, arriving there, they found out that although at this time period the death curse had been lifted, it seemed that the soulmonger had been turned into shards, and those shards were still causing havoc amongst the area of Chult, influencing different aspects of the jungle and causing trouble, as it were. After traveling around Chult and dealing with these shards, the party was eventually able to stop yet another very dangerous foe from being released, as it seems that Dendar, the Night Serpent, was trying to be released from its shackles to devour the sun and put an end to the world. But our Blue Bathrobe Cult adventurers were able to stop that, and thanks to the monk druid Styx being able to lock back this crazy beast, they were able to save Chult and the world yet again. Now, it is at this point that we find our adventuring party. It is at this point that they have made their way back to Port Nanzaru. It is at this exact moment that we find our party taking the time to figure out what is next for them. What does the world that they have saved multiple times now hold for them? What will our adventuring party do? Are they done? Are they going to go train other adventurers? Is it time to meet that elusive sibling? Is there things that need to be accomplished before they head back to Waterdeep? Did the druid find all the dinosaurs that she needed to turn into?
Actually, Jez, Bolivar and I have come up with a new title for you.
I have a new title? Oh, what is my title?
Archdruid Jez the Magnificent, Giver of Stones, Summoner of Beasts Great and Small.
Love it. I love it. It's a lot of names, though. You guys can just call me Jez for short.
I think that's a good idea. So, with that being said, we find our adventuring party back within Port Nanzaru with Captain and his parrot familiar Flint, Jez with her pocket owlbear Albert, Thava with her pseudo-dragon familiar Rabbit, Styx with his stick bug familiar Twiggy, Nyx with her emotional support badger Puff, and Alistair with his familiar pseudo-dragon Pepper.
Garth is also a familiar.
Yes, back within Port Nansuru. So, Blue Bathrobe Cult. You find yourselves within the tavern, enjoying a rest, and one that is much needed after all of the fiascos and drama and whatnot that Schultz has given you so far. Now, my question is, with all of that, what would you like to do?
Have I heard from my sibling lately?
Not yet.
I will go to the Harpers and see if they know anything.
Hey.
Okay.
Trying to avoid being nick-snapped again.
That's fair. Nick snapped is probably a bad plan, yeah. Although it didn't work quite nearly as well as Jez had planned for it to happen last time.
Yeah, no. I didn't think she would dimension door out of my mouth.
Misty step as much as I want all day, every day.
No Misty Step, no dimension door. Face your childhood.
The sibling was nowhere near my childhood.
That's true.
My parents came to Cholt because they were archaeologists, and then they had another kid. I never knew until I joined the Harpers and when we went to Waterdeep. Yeah, it wasn't until we went to that inn in Waterdeep where they recognized me for some strange reason.
Okay, but can we talk about how your parents basically abandoned you to go find dinosaurs?
They didn't abandon us. They went on a job, they left us with family, and they unfortunately got killed this time. They had gone on other digs.
Wait, so you just said they had the baby in Cholt.
Yes.
Uh-huh. They were in Cholt for like 2 or 3 years.
But were you in Cholt?
No.
No, I was with my grandparents and aunts and uncles and them. And my other siblings.
Wait, you have other siblings?
Yeah, from before they went to
Older
Cholt.
siblings, yep.
Jess is like having weird thoughts, like is very confused now.
I grew up in a town with my parents. Oftentimes, they had to go away to work, and then they'd come back. Since it was Cholt, it was way farther, so they were going to be gone for a longer period of time. Unfortunately, they were killed in Cholt, and that's all we had heard from. And then when we went into that inn, to a bit off-key tavern, they recognized me and showed me that I had another sibling that had been born in Cholt and raised by Tabaxi here.
Gotcha. Okay. Jess is still confused, but Jess is always confused, so. Move on.
Long story short, I made 2 gnomes with the same last name and an offhand comment about, hey, they could be related, and here we are.
True facts.
Wait, you made your brother? Isn't that incest?
Not when it's on graph paper.
Okay, so not sure how to take that one, so we're just gonna move on. Alright, so you head to the Harpers. Is anybody going with you to said Harpers?
I mean, Jess probably will tag along because she's nosy.
That's fair.
I will invite...
I'll tag along as well to keep Jazz in line and to be there for next.
I appreciate it.
To distract Jez.
Jez wants to be there for Nyx too, but she's also nosy. To be fair.
I'll invite everyone. I don't know if they're there. I don't know if Bit is there currently, but I have no secrets. I don't think.
Not anymore. Not after all of the things you guys have been through at this point. So you head to the Harpers, and you get there, and it's extremely quiet at the Harpers office. But you are handed a piece of paper from one of the young scribes that's there, and it says that there is a special Harper's meeting to be held not tonight but the night after, so tomorrow evening, at one of the prince's villas.
Which one?
And are we all invited?
You are all invited.
And is Vic gonna be there?
It says that it is a Harper's, it is hosted by the Harpers. It does not specifically say that Bit will be there now.
Okay.
But that your presence has been requested. The Cult of the Blue Bathrobes presence is being requested.
That's because they know I won't show up without my posse.
And actually, because let's roll some dice, shall we? Styx, Jez, and Nyx, please give me a perception check. Or actually, no, history check. I'm sorry, history check.
I don't like word history. There's okay.
Yep, history check. Okay. Hey, that's much better. Okay.
Jez is just very distracted right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So, Nyx, you recognize the name of the prince's house that you're going to as the one that Thava is related to. It's as if it's all coming together.
As if it was planned.
It is as if it was planned. Yeah, something like that. So that party is being held the following day, and your presence has been requested.
Is it like a super formal thing, or?
You ask, and you are told that it is a celebration.
Okay, so it's not like a, show up, they're gonna give you a super serious new mission, or,
No, it is a celebration.
But is it formal? Is it formal? Is it casual? Is it like dressy casual?
Do we need
This is what I'm wearing.
Is it a masquerade?
It is not a masquerade.
Any party you go to is a masquerade, Jez.
That's true.
That is fair.
It is druid formal. Yes, that's the one. It is druid formal.
There's gonna be 14 extra animals with flower crowns.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, we have to come in riding in style.
Right.
I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch of fancy people coming in on their horse mounts, and we're gonna come in on our hyena mounts.
Not the jaguar,
No, thank you.
or the
Hyenas are bigger than me.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of things are bigger than you. That's not really.
Okay.
Or we could all come in, or I could just turn into a dragon. We could all come in riding on a dragon. I mean,
I don't like dragons. Come on.
You like them when they wear flower crowns.
That's true.
We're gonna break the whole house. Also, going to a house of dragonborn or people who descended from that might not be the best bet.
Is that cultural appropriation in this world?
Maybe.
Okay, what about Triceratops? Actually, I don't know if can I summon Triceratops? They're summoning 5. I'm like,
I mean, probably you're a crazy high-level druid. You can.
This is also true. Hold on, I gotta read this now. Each beast.
I can summon elementals now.
Technically, it says 1 beast of challenge rating 2 or lower.
They are challenge rating 5.
I'm like, at higher level. Oh no, that's just okay. No, so I can't.
But that's okay.
That's okay. I will find something. We will write in style. I might just do the giant hyenas because it's easy, and I know I can summon those. Haha. No, we'll come
a long time ago. You had a pack of panthers.
I did, but we can't all ride on panthers.
Yes, you can.
panthers aren't very big. I feel like some of us normal-sized people would like break their backs. No offense,
You-
Nyx.
Normal size? Really? After all we've been through?
You rode them before.
Did we? I guess we did.
You did.
I don't know. I'm feeling giant hyena though.
Okay.
Just because I occasionally ride in like a baby Bjorn thing on top, that doesn't mean I'm not normal size.
Fair.
It's right. You're fun size.
She is fun sized. All right.
Anyway,
I could just mass polymorph us all. I can do that.
Right. Boulevard. See, Cause remembers. You guys rolled on Panthers when you guys were in one of the things in Phandalin because that was when Black
Mhm.
Panther. You summoned all the Panthers and then they couldn't reach the thing that you were trying to have them reach because it
That was
was wide.
before me.
oh yeah. So Nyx hasn't ridden on a panther.
Right. Yes. Okay. Anyways, so that is tomorrow's plan. Now,
Okay. But do we need to go shopping?
This is the question. Because
We always need to go shopping.
here's the thing. When you woke up this morning,
Uh-huh.
Alistair was nowhere to be found.
God damn it, Alistair.
Alistair and Pepper were gone.
We're in town, which equals shopping, which equals Alistair doesn't want to be here.
Alistair
I don't
knew
think
you
he
were going
wants the
shopping.
bags anymore.
I want to scry on Alistair.
Okay. So, okay. Let's see here. Let's go roll a wisdom save for Alistair. All right. Hold on. I can. Sorry. I have access to his character. Let's see how this goes.
Oh come!
Well,
Bam!
how much money do we get on leveling up? Because this is pertinent.
a ginormous amount.
Cool.
Yep.
Like 2,000 something.
It's like,
Like 2,600, right?
I don't remember. Hold on, I can find that out for you because I have that downloaded somewhere.
Hey, Ashy Blaster. Hi. Okay, the puppy says hello to everyone, and she loves you all so very much. Because she's sitting here staring at me until I tell you guys.
We need a puppy cam.
No, she wiggles too much.
Would it be so
She either
cute?
wiggles too much, or she's just asleep.
I mean, I would love to watch her sleep.
She's
Last night I thought she shrunk.
She
Because Dylan was laying in her bed, and where I have the table I have the computer on, it blocked the view of her. So I looked up at the corner of my eye. I'm like, what?
Yep.
Dylan fills my bed now.
He does. He does. All
And
right.
Ashley refused to be a kitty cam last night. So
Aw.
Yes. All right. So yeah, you're looking at that's quite a bit. You should be fine for whatever you need to purchase.
Okay. I'm you know
So-
what? Nyx
What?
and I are gonna go on the hunt
Okay.
to find a deck of many things.
A deck of many things. Okay.
We're gonna travel and we're gonna look through all the magic shops
Okay.
and find a deck of many things.
So give me an investigation check.
what do I roll to prevent her from finding a deck of
Give me
anything?
an investigation check. Okay. So
Operation?
So, Nyx, you investigate along with Drez, and every time you find a deck of cards, whether it is actually a deck of many things or not, you manage to stick it so that she can't see it.
I will take one of those decks, and then later on I will use fabricate and make just a deck of wild shapes or something for her.
I mean, that would be just as fun.
We actually have a deck of those.
We do, in fact, from when I was a druid.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
That was my first character, because
okay,
nobody
yeah.
told me that's the hardest.
But we're at the end of this campaign. Like, it's not gonna cause any damage.
Yes, it will.
Yes, it will.
Nah.
Uh-huh.
No.
So unfortunately, it seems that in the in the city of Port Nanzaru, there is no decks of many things. There is decks of some things. There is decks of 0 things, but there's not decks of many things, unfortunately, Jess.
So when you say a dex of some things,
And that's a nothing?
Uh-huh.
but what is in the
deck
dex
of nothing?
So,
There are also decks to drain your gold
uh-huh.
to just playing cards.
So so the decks of 0 things are literally blank cards. They're blank pieces of paper cut up into the size of playing cards. As you do, make your own cards. There is decks of some things, which are partial, like tarot card decks. They're only partial decks.
I was gonna say, I will find her Molly Mock tarot cards.
Just because I'm a purple tiefling, gosh.
I didn't even think about it from
All
that
of you
aspect.
know each other. Jeez, come on.
Yeah, you know them. You know.
All purple creatures know all other purple creatures.
Gosh, Nyx, I didn't know you were
They
like
all
that.
know the purple people.
Just because we have a club. Gosh.
Because you have a separate purple cult.
Yeah,
it's a cult.
You know, I learned in my life that you just have to make as many cults as you can, and one will stick.
And then she made another one.
I mean.
Okay,
so... Because jazz scones are sticky.
It's true. Other than the deck of many things, is there anything else that you guys would like to go shopping for?
Don't act like you weren't prepared for this for 4 hours.
That's true.
I don't know.
I mean, we could always use more trinkets.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay. Oh, Ashley's gonna go help moderate today, apparently. Okay. So, holy, 162. Okay.
I mean, I just assumed it was 3 because that's what it was last time.
That was a whole different campaign.
That was a whole other campaign, bud.
And that was 3
right.
sets of 100.
That's all. Okay. Well, what does 162 get me?
I don't know. Hang on, I gotta scroll.
Do you have the list of out of 200 that I made for?
I know. I was gonna go open that. That was before she just rolled the 162. I do have to go to a whole nother section because she rolled over the 100, but that's okay. I got it.
You got it.
I got it. Okay, let's see here. We've got. Is it this one? It is. Thingamabobs. Alright. Okay, so 162. You find a miniature teapot and teacup.
I like it.
I figured you might. Alright. Okay.
I would like to find a book.
What kind of book would you like to find?
I'd like to find a book for Bit.
A book for Bit?
A
little bit of a book? The look I just got shot, guys. The look. Alright. So what kind of book? So you go to this bookstore. What kind of book are you looking for?
I don't know. How many, I don't know, like I want 2 books. One is very scholarly and one is just funsies.
Okay.
So like maybe something on the history of something.
Okay.
Do they have a book on the history of the heralds?
They do, in fact.
Because that's the subdivision of Harper's that Bit is.
It is.
That Bit joined in order to find Nyx.
And yet, Nyx is the one who found Bit.
Well, that happens when you play one character and not the other.
That's true. So you head to the to this bookstore called the Heirloom Bookstore, and inside you find a book that they do have. It is It is a book about the establishment of the heralds and how the heralds have become an intricate part of the Harpers and all of that. You also, however, find a another book that that is all about tales of a carnival that happens every 8 years. That shows up within the material plane every 8 years.
So you're saying Nyx can just swoop in and fix everything in Wild Village? Like,
Nope. You find a fairy tale book about a carnival.
That would never happen in real life.
It would never happen in real life.
Also, I want a book to take to the dinner tomorrow for our host, because I know Thava, and Thava likes books, so
Lava does like books.
maybe those people will too.
Okay. Sure. That's totally doable.
This is basically me in a bookstore.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's doable. You can gather a book about the history of Dragonborn and how the magic of how that translates into other cultures, as well as
Okay, so that one's for Thava.
and yes, that one is for Thava.
Do you have like a history of Waterdeep or something?
There is a history of Waterdeep book, yes.
So we can give that to them.
Yes. Okay, you can totally do that. All right. So yeah, you can do that. You find one that you feel is appropriate, and yeah, you can do that. All right. Yes, Captain, and that is definitely a book that may or may not have some illustrations in there.
Is that in the back of the book that Bludger gave Quill?
Yes. Yes. All right.
And now frivolous things.
Styx, you also are out shopping, and you pick up the items that you feel that you would like to have, as well as some extra paper, some chalk, and just the necessary things that you feel that you need.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice. There you go. There you go, Kaz. There you go. That's perfect. Belinda, I don't know if you are reading the Twitch chat.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's perfect right there. Okay. So he has an idea for you. All right. So frivolous things. So give me a D100 roll, Tor. What kind of frivolous things is Nyx looking for? All right, 97. So 97. Well, that's appropriate. You find a locket with a strange rune carved inside of it. And because well, did you take that other spell that you hadn't had ever until level 20? Did you take it?
Yes, Booger, I took it.
You took comprehend languages?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So this rune is a giant rune for family. Which, ironically, you could have probably asked your party members and they would have told you. Because I think one of them speaks giant. But yes. Okay. Captain, while all of this shopping is going on, you are drinking, and while drinking, you are sitting there, you're just enjoying your people watching. I mean, it's a good time. You're enjoying the fact that you have survived not only dragons, not only Phandalin, not only Cholt, but also survived a lot of shopping trips.
And his party's harebrained schemes.
Yes. But while you are sitting there contemplating everything and drinking with Thava, of course, you recognize a couple of pirates that come into the tavern.
I recognize them.
You recognize them.
Are we friendly towards each other?
Is
Sort of
she-
recognition?
They have money.
Right. That's what I thought.
Well, you were previously until they caused a mutiny.
Whoops.
Oh, those guys.
Those guys.
It's backstory night, guys.
It is
How
backstory.
many of these guys?
So there are 3 of them.
Do
They
I feel like I could take 3 of them on my own?
Oh,
How much
easily.
have I had to drink?
Easily, but you know that they're not worth your trouble, as you see that they seem to be very, very rough looking, as in they don't look like they have survived well on the sea. As they do not, they just don't seem like they are any longer in possession of the ship that you used to be the captain of. They look very down on their luck, very rough. Very, very rough. It seems
Kind
that...
of the captain doesn't have to beat them up because life has beat them up.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm tempted anyway.
Well, yes, of course, of course. It seems that perhaps you got off that ship at a pretty good time, considering where life took you as opposed to, well, where life took them. And it doesn't seem like they notice or recognize you. I mean, you would think that they would recognize a bugbear captain, but
A bugbear and a dragonborn went out for a drink.
wearing blue bathrobes. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a blue bathrobe, and now I have fangs from a gem that we got on a shopping trip ages ago, so...
Yep. So, yes, you do recognize them though, and as you're kind of just you make a comment to Thava, and you're watching, and you kind of overhear. It seems that that storm that you guys helped to calm the tsunami that happened, it took out their ship. Unfortunately, you didn't get it calmed down in time to save their ship.
That is a bummer.
Isn't it, though?
So the ship sunk, huh?
Yep,
That was my ship.
it was your ship. It was. It was the ship that you grew up on.
Huh.
But now they are all that is left of the crew of that ship.
What does it cost to raise a ship from the depths in
I
in
don't
Port
know.
Nazaru?
How much do you have to bribe me to get me to go back out on the water?
Right. Oh, yeah, I guess we could use magic theoretically, right?
Theoretically. It is Captain Backstory Night. Yeah.
I mean, I could just turn into a dragon turtle, and I'm pretty sure I could push that thing out.
Right, we just don't want to break it anymore. Well, I guess. Well, balls. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm going to have the bartender pour them a beer each,
Okay.
and one of those beers is going to be in the dwarven cup that Ted gave me.
Okay.
I won't say who it came from. I will just. I got to think on this now.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, I will just have the bartender give them each a beer. But I will give that cup to the bartender.
Okay. All right.
And then just sit back and watch for a minute while I think.
All right. And you do so.
Do we know?
You're gonna have the puppy have popcorn with cause?
Do you not see her face when she heard the popcorn bag?
Ah. All right, puppy, come here. Come have some popcorn with cause.
Oh.
All right. So yes. So treat time. Okay.
Yay, treat time.
Yep. Treat time. Puppy, you have to come get the popcorn. All right. So while that is going on, okay. So, Jez, are you going to be looking for outfits too, or are you just
I mean, we have to dress a little nicer than our adventuring clothes.
fancier
Yes.
blue bathrobes?
Prestidigitation. There you go. All clean.
But that's the same. We never get to dress up. So I'm gonna look for a nice dress that I can wear under my armor, because I still want to wear my armor on top. Have a nice gown to wear with it.
Okay.
Probably in a green, a dark green.
Okay.
Do I need to roll an investigation check?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Easily enough. It seems that parties here in Port Danzaroo are definitely something to be dressed up for.
Yay. See?
Mm-hmm.
I look
Yes.
at I also want to try to find something for Thava and Nyx and the rest of the party.
Okay. You can do that. All right.
Oh, I have to figure out, okay, what am I going to make them wear?
That is a good question.
Gotta think about this.
Okay. All right.
Can I misty step out of clothes?
That's
fun
that's
trick.
interesting foreplay.
I don't believe so, because it's whatever you misty step with whatever you're wearing and carrying.
I'm just worried.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Okay, real quick. Nyx,
uh-huh.
are you more of a dress? Is Nyx more of a dress person or a pantsuit person?
I think I had a dress. I don't remember.
I dressed once.
One time.
Well, in the old art she had a dress.
Yes.
Ah.
I don't know. I'm not sure what it's rated, cause that's a good question.
I just meant so I could get out of those clothes that I don't like.
By the way, Captain, you can, in fact, thanks to your high-powered friends as well as yourself, you can have the ship risen from the depths.
Yay!
Mm-hmm. Yes. You may have to, get some repairs done later, but you can, in fact, get it raised. So,
And would we roughly where it was?
That was a
Just because we knew
transmutation
where the
wizard
sword
was fabricating.
yes, if you would like, you can find out where the ship went down and be able to find it.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
now,
Captain.
I think that I would do that.
okay.
Huh? Yeah,
I have a question for you.
sure.
Look at the Discord.
Uh-oh,
Is
look
that
at
a
the
good
Discord.
picture? Is that a good picture for you?
Oh yeah, there you go, Captain.
Hang on.
There you
I
go.
like it. I like it.
Uh-huh.
This is good. Yeah, I like it.
All right. So, nice. All right. Okay, so, with that, now, Captain, at the end of all of this, you will have your own ship again. And thanks to, Nyx and the Fabricate spell, as well as, some other gold
As well as I'm a
investments.
transmutation wizard.
You can repair it and have a working ship.
You know, I'll help
Awesome.
you clean up if you need it. So,
I definitely appreciate it. I will probably need some help installing a brewery in the bottom of it
I
so that we
mean,
can
yeah,
make Death Plop beer from the poem that we got last time.
there you go.
Right? Death
Yep.
Plop, the barges.
Yep, Death Pop the barges, exactly. All
It
right.
would be like a pop-up bar, but it's on a ship.
There you go. It's an expansion of the Boulevard's Bakery, and now pop-up brew ship. Yes. Uh-huh. Scones
Bakery
and
and brews.
Scones and brews. All right. Nice. See, very food-oriented adventure here. Okay. So then, with that, all right. So you are able to find clothing, and accessories and the like. In your travels through Port Nanzaru, Jez, give me a perception check.
Ooh. This is for dinosaurs. Hope it's for dinosaurs.
Maybe. So you find several different locations. You see these big posters that advertise a race that is coming up. A dinosaur race, in fact. A special celebration race that
Ooh.
is being held in 2 days' time.
Ooh.
Throughout the town of Port Nanzaru. It is a race through the city that is only held on very special occasions. It seems that saving the world is a special occasion or something.
It's for us?
Well, the world, the tsunami got stopped, the things that had been happening within Schultz has stopped. I'm not
Captain,
saying
we can
it's...
get you like 3 more ships if this is all for us.
I'm not saying
Yeet.
it's for you, I'm just saying it's in celebration of the fact that, the world isn't ending.
But it's for us.
Not for us, but it's in celebration of all the stuff we did.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Also, I would like to hire some people,
Okay, to do what?
some students to here and in wherever to try and figure out what that spell was that made it so we could be dry and breathing underwater and stuff that just, I don't want to be in water.
That's fair. Okay. That's totally fair.
I will go on captain's ship because it's captain's ship and I can trust that. But beyond that, no.
Okay. Alright. So, okay. That's fine. That's all good. Alright. Is there anything else that anyone else would like to do prior to the party?
you're just gonna. Is the dinosaur race gonna happen today
No,
or tomorrow?
the day after the party.
The day after the party. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, Sticks is going
I'm
to be working on his project. So.
Yep, you're working on your project.
Cap needs a mani-pedi.
Okay. Okay. That works. All right. So, you guys go. You have a day of it. You hit the spas. You hit, a very pamper yourself day leading up to this party. Styx is gone through, and he kind of locked himself within his room working on a project. Jez comes back with the very, very much the outfits for everybody. Okay. So she brings back Nyx. She brings back a cute little A-line dress in a silver shimmery fabric with a fake badger fur collar, of course. So Thava, she finds a black mermaid-style floor-length gown with silver studs embedded into the bodice. Captain, a silk Hugh Hefner-style blue bathrobe with the silver trim, and of course a very fancy pirate hat with the blue feather. For Styx, a Doctor Strange-esque look, but the cape is a nice deep forest green. Okay.
Oh, that's nice. That is
And
nice.
hey Jez, what'd you get for you?
Oh, I have like a green, like a dark green velvet that matches the gems embedded into my armor.
Okay.
And it has like a nice little silver trim around the bottom.
Okay.
And of course I made it a matching flower crown for the special occasion.
Of course. For everybody, I assume.
Yes, of course. Everybody gets a matching flower crown for the occasion.
Okay. Alright. Sure. Alright. Okay. So, alright, with that, you have the day, you get dressed, and you head towards the, prince's, house, or manor, actually. How are you arriving there, Jez? What have you decided on? Did you decide that you're going with Cause's, suggestion?
Yeah, we're going with Cause's suggestion.
Okay, so you, along with a gaggle of panthers marching side by side, of course, 9 across, even though there are not quite 9 of you, framed, of course.
If we give each familiar a panther, they can share. There'll be 9 of us.
Yes,
that's true.
All wearing crowns of roses weaved together, and each one having something akin to a azure cape billowing in the wind. And the one in the very middle, the flower crown twice the size of the others. Okay. You do notice that there is one single panther that does not have a rider, does not have a familiar or anything on it. It simply holds a tray of scones.
Yes.
As you're offering. Good timing there, Thava. As you approach the manor of your relative, the prince's house, or manor, decked out for a party thrown by the Harpers. You arrive on astride a beautiful black panther. And if anyone was to look very closely, they would notice a slight tinge of blue to this black fur of these panthers. Just very, very slight. As you arrive, you see that there are a lot of people here. There are people that you have seen before within the Harper's facility. You recognize the tabaxis that you have spoken to before. You recognize Thava's relatives are there, of course. as well as some other of the Port Nansru nobility. As you are all greeted upon arrival, you are quickly escorted in to the main ballroom, shall we say, of this manor, where the decor here is a little surprising, because you see that there is, of course, the Cholton decor, the jungle, the exotic to you fruits and whatnot that you have seen around Port Nansru and the jungle. But you also see that there are small little touches of blue, little touches of well, of you guys, little things that that represent all of you. You see flowers made in the shape of flower crowns, laying as table decorations. You see there are little statuettes of badgers and pseudo dragons and parrots, and there is even a tower displaying some of the food and stuff that the stand is carved out of sticks. It's interesting, because if you didn't know better, you wouldn't really make the connection. But yet, you do know, and you recognize all of this as a nod to you. Now, it is in this party that you see a band very softly playing music in the background. Playing more than just the scales and arpeggios, don't worry. But you see this small band, and everyone is mingling around and just enjoying each other and the company. And you see that there are occasionally people walk up to you and introduce themselves as some of the other princes of Port Nansru, the merchant princess. You see there is there are lots of tabaxi. There are lots of there's some lizard folk here amongst the party members. There's even a turtle in the across the room, you see. And Nix, give me a perception check, please. As you look around, you see over in the corner a group of the tabaxis you had met within the Harpers, one of which you recognize as the one who said that they were part of those that grew up with your sibling.
No, so much no.
I'm not ready.
You're not ready? Okay.
No, I'm never gonna be ready.
You're never. No, you're never gonna be ready. But as you see them, you do see standing over with them someone that much shorter than the others. You see about the same height as you. You recognize that person standing over there. On sight, you recognize them. Never having seen them, but yet you recognize them. It is up to you whether you walk over there right now or not.
Is it?
It is.
Jez disagrees.
Well, I mean, Jez may drag you over there. If Jez notices, Jez, give me a perception check, please.
Da-da-da. Perception.
Perception. Yeah, you don't notice.
Yeah, I don't notice.
No.
Nope.
You're
I'm
very much into the decor.
Yeah.
Would I notice?
Give me a perception check. Let's find out how much you guys notice. Not even a little bit, Sticks. Not even a little bit. It is still better than Jez, but no. You're watching Jez more than anything. You're making sure she doesn't, like, take
no
off.
No more nick snapping?
No more nick snapping, yeah. Pretty much. Alright.
Very well.
Thava. Welcome on in, by the way.
Yes.
Hi.
Thank you.
So you are here with the party, in an amazing, black mermaid-style floor-length gown with silver studs embedded in the bodice that Jez brought you back from her shopping excursion.
Well, thank you, Jez.
You're welcome.
And this party is a Harper Throne party. And as
I would have given her the books first.
Okay, so you have received from Nyx and her shopping excursion not only a book about Dragonborn,
History of Dragonborn for you,
which Captain has decided has some illustrations in the back as to
some pop-up pages.
Yeah.
Okay, because Thava needs that. She really does. Like, eventually she will find a Dragonborn she wants to do that stuff with.
Yes.
Or someone.
And also a history of Waterdeep that I thought might be good to give our host, since you know, reasons.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
So you are approached by your family that is there, and it is about this time that attention is brought to the whole party, that this party specifically was in celebration of the Blue Bathrobe cult and the amazing work that you all have done in helping to save Cholt and the world. And as they go on to explain to
Guys,
the
ignore that sound.
Okay.
It's not what you think it is. Sorry.
Sure. Okay. No comment.
I know what it sounds like. It's not that.
Okay. So as they go along and they explain the story of what your adventuring party has accomplished to the rest of these Harpers, it's interesting because there are even some situations and things that are told that you guys didn't realize anyone was paying attention to. It is brought up that you had not only taken out the Cult of the Dragon, but you had saved a group of oh, I just lost what they were. Were they grung? Polywogs, that's what it was, and had set up a shrine within that location, and that now the Bullywugs were overseeing the shrine. Now, it's interesting because you didn't know that happened, that had been told to the Harpers, that the Harpers knew about this shrine. They go on to tell about the travels to the north, to the cold, and your defeat of the white dragon that had been holding up there, and how you managed to save a tribe that was up there. They go on to tell about other adventures, other things that had happened. And as they continue to do so, everyone is cheering, and everyone is so glad that you not only saved the world itself, but you saved their world. And they call all of you up onto this little stage area, and they present to you this this small trinket. It is a, well, to describe it best, I guess, would say a medallion of sorts. On one side of the medallion, you see a carving of a 5-headed dragon behind a locked cage.
What?
On the
I
other,
don't know who that is.
on the other side, you see a representation of Dendar. And you see the door that Styx had sealed represented there. And around the edge of this medallion, it says, "To the heroes of Chult." And on the side of the dragon, it says, "To the heroes of the Sword Coast."
I'm here for this. I'm here for this.
And as they finish handing them to you, Thava, you see your relative, the merchant prince, raise their glass, and they say, "To the Blue Bathrobe cult, may they teach the next generation to be as adventurous and as heroic as they are."
Did he just like
And
promote
I
our cult?
blush like you wouldn't believe.
What was that, Jess?
I said, did he just promote our cult?
They did.
Guys, our cult is gonna get bigger.
That is amazing.
We made it. Our cult is legit.
Your cult
Yes.
is legit.
Are we a faction?
You could be a faction.
Do we?
Haas, don't say you wanted this. This was all you.
All Cause wanted was to buy you guys some scones.
It's true. It's true.
And tell a couple riddles.
And tell a couple riddles. Yep. So as this happens, and as the celebration continues, what would you guys like to do?
I would like to gather my posse
Okay.
and go and meet Bit.
Okay.
Bite the bullets.
All right.
She turned her back to me.
So you walk over to Bit with all of your group in tow.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're there for we've got Nix's back
Well, of
always.
course.
We'll always be there for you, Nitz.
Only reason I can do this because of you guys.
There.
So you walk over, and standing there with the biggest grin that you have ever seen is a gnome, much the same height and the same body style and everything as this adventurer that you have been traveling with. You see instantly the family resemblance. And you see the pride on their face as you all walk up.
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't contain myself. I walk over to Bit and give a big hug,
Okay.
recognizing that they are quite a bit smaller than me.
They are much
So
smaller
I
than you,
said,
yes.
no. I sort of pick them up and give a big hug.
Big hug.
Okay. And as you do so, they kind of sputter a little bit, not expecting that and thank you. Thank you.
I start crying a little bit and I run up and I hug Bit.
Oh.
As
Oh, so now I pick them both up. I really pick them both up.
as you are being held in Thava's arms while hugging your sibling that you, until your time with this party, did not know existed. You look in their eyes, you look at their face, and you see both your mother and your father in them. You see the resemblance to your other siblings. But as you hold them, you you immediately feel that connection that you already had grow stronger, as it is as if you have found a piece of yourself, and you know that there will never come a time that you will not be in communication with them.
Oh.
Does anybody other than Nick speak Halfling?
No.
Why would I speak Halfling? I'm a gnome.
Or no? Oh, that's right, you don't. Does anybody else speak Gnomish? I forgot.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
In Gnomish, they tell you, "Welcome home."
I just I cry.
And as this is happening, Thava is holding you. It gets a little bit awkward. Just a little bit.
Not awkward in the slightest. Not awkward in the slightest.
I'll say, what name do you want me to call you by?
Call me Bit.
Okay.
It
Bit,
is the name that I've grown up with.
Both down. I will put them both down as they talk.
This is Thava. She's very good at carrying gnomes around. She saved me from water, fire. just really, really high things. So the one over there vibrating with excitement, that's Jez. It's Styx and Captain.
Hey.
They are family too.
Cheers.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
And Bit goes on to introduce their family as well. As they turn to this group of tabaxis and just introduces them, and you see each of them nod in agreement and in recognition, and you see.
I would like to say it's nice to meet you in Chilton, and that's pretty much. I've learned the very basics. Hi, nice to meet you. Where's the bathroom?
I was gonna say, where's the bathroom? Yeah.
And do you speak common? Always gotta
Yes.
learn, do you speak common?
Yes.
I have a lot of other languages. This is not one of them.
So with that, you have now met your sibling, and you proceed to spend at least a little bit of time with them, telling them about your other siblings, about your home, and all of that. Whereas Bit goes to tell you about your parents and their excursion here. No, from what they had been told. And you see that while this is going on, a little later in the evening, Bit pulls out this very worn spellbook. And you instantly recognize it, Nix. You recognize it as the spellbook of your father. But there's just a little bit of difference to the last time that you saw it, as it seems that pages had been added to it. It seems that Bit has been adding spells to this spellbook and using it to be a wizard as well. And it is at that moment that you know that you have found your purpose in being able to teach your younger sibling what your father couldn't on how to be a wizard.
Oh.
And as you know, the scholars that you are, you sit there and you thumb through this spell book, and you recognize there might even be spells in there that you don't have, that maybe Bit can't quite learn how to do, but there are spells in there that you do know, and that you know that you can teach them how to cast. You have done it. You have reunited your family. The family you didn't know you needed to reunite. But you have done it. Now, as this party comes to an end, Jez, you overhear at this party that the dinosaur races that will be happening tomorrow are being held in your honor.
Cool.
But don't get me wrong. Just because they're held in your honor does not mean that they will be going easy on you, of course.
I mean, I wouldn't expect them to. If anything, I should be going easy on them.
This dinosaur race is one that does not happen very often, but it takes a race through the town of Port Nanzaru and is a group encounter.
Ooh.
You must work as a group to run this race. And it is at this point, as the party dwindles down and as everyone heads back to the inns or their places where they are staying and prepare for the next day, that we will take our break and we will have the Port Nanzaru dinosaur races when we come back.
Yeah.
So with that, we will be taking a 10-minute break, and we will be back with some dinosaur races and the conclusion of the Blue Bathrobe Cult adventures. See you in a few minutes.
Yay.
Alright, guys.
Oh.
All right, and welcome on back to DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are back with the conclusion of our Blue Bathrobe Cult adventures. But do not worry, because there will be a dinosaur race before we end it all, because after all, that is the reason the druid came to Shulk, was to find some more dinosaurs. So,
Also, the mansion was up for anybody who wanted to sleep there or whatever.
yes, you guys all had a long rest and were able to sleep in the mansion.
Hey,
I invited Bit to the mansion too.
Of course. Okay.
Let's see what today is. Is it a good day?
Let's see if it's a good day.
hope it's a good day. I don't know. I'm not a dinosaur, so is it really a good day?
Well, I click it, and it says good day.
It's
So
a good day.
You just can't be a dinosaur in the race. You can recreationally be a dinosaur for the rest of the day.
I was gonna say, a Jez is even better than any dinosaur.
But dinosaur.
All right.
But Jez,
But Jez. Okay, so Jez. All right. So you all arrive at the appropriate location for this race, and it is in fact taking place down here in the Coliseum, down at the very bottom of this map. Thank you, Cause. We love you, and we are so glad that you were here for our adventures, as well as just being an amazing and awesome human and starting this whole Blue Bathrobe cult thing. All right. So, so down there, that is the Coliseum. All right. So, when you arrive, you are told that this is the Grand Prix Royale dinosaur race competition.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
How long does this race last? Does it take?
It is 4 legs of the race. You are going to be racing through the town of Port Nanzaru. You will be you will be going through the first leg of the race. Starts, of course, at the Coliseum.
I'm asking.
Right outside the Coliseum. You will then go through the Red Bazaar and come back to the Coliseum. The second leg of the race is from the Coliseum to the dry docks. The third leg of the race is from the dry docks to the warehouse district. And then the final leg is from the warehouse district through the Crown Coliseum around the Market Ward to finish at the Trike Anchorage Gate. Okay, so all of that entailed. Yes.
Would that be within an hour? Because I want to cast telepathic bond to try and get it to last the longest into the thing.
You can do that right at the beginning of the thing, and it will.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I will also have Bit observe the ritual I do.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's get some music going here. So we've got some festive music going on. All right. Okay. So the let me get to the right here. Hey Jez. Roll me 2 d10s, please, to find out the other teams that will be racing with you, as this is a 3-team race. Okay, so we've got a number 1 and a number 10. So you have Team Red, which is the represented by a froghemoth in their design. And then you have Team Yellow, or Golden, which is got a Triceratops design Now, the question I have for you is, of course your
Mhm.
color is blue. There's no doubt about that. But what animal or creature would you like to use for your team mascot?
Ooh. Should we
An
go?
otter wearing a bathrobe.
I like it.
A what?
An otter wearing a bathrobe.
I like it.
Nice.
I feel it.
Okay.
I can accept that. That's awesome.
Okay.
Otters are awesome.
All right. So you have Team Red Froghemoth, and then you have Team Golden Triceratops. Actually,
Why does it feel like we're on Legends of the Hidden Temple?
And then you have Team Blue Bathrobe Otter? Sure, why not?
Team
Blue
Bathrobe
bathrobe.
Otter.
There you
Blue
go.
bathrobe otter.
Yeah, that works. Alright, so there is the 3 teams. Okay.
Yeah, Team Golden will certainly try to beat us.
Right, yeah. Alright. So, yes. Okay. So as you have established this, and it is quite interesting because Nyx, you see someone. There is a couple of magic users that have fabricate the spell, and they immediately fabricate you a uniform, or it's kind of like the racing smock. So it goes over your clothing, and it has the bathrobe wearing otter on it to represent your team. Now, when that is all done, you see the attendant points to a long footlocker for you to safely store your gear, as you will not need any of your weapons or anything for this race.
But I need my staff. Is magic allowed during this race?
You asked this question, and magic is not forbidden. However, it is strongly, what's the word I'm looking for?
Frowned upon?
Frowned upon. Sure, we'll go with that.
So we wouldn't get in trouble for it, we just get judged for it.
You can get in trouble for it in the fact of, like, outright attacking your opponents.
Okay, I'm thinking more like if something happens and I need to cast one of the spells that will protect us, like Featherfall or something, I can't do that without my focus, which is my staff.
You can talk. Well, give me a persuasion check. Yeah, you can easily keep your staff.
Hey, because I don't want us to die.
There.
I mean,
Alright, we're casting underwater breathing on everyone. We're doing telepathic bond. We're
Can I bring my staff too?
yes, you can.
Thank you.
She says begrudgingly.
Can I try and convince him that a bottle of Evermead is my focus?
Roll
You mean
the
it's not your
persuasion check.
focus?
You mean it's not your focus? I mean, really? I thought it was.
Depends on how many I've
It helps you focus, right?
for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Until it doesn't.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
we're being persuasive today.
You guys
We are. We're a persuasive group.
Uh-huh.
That's all the good rolls right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly. We got them out of our system early.
Yep.
All right. So, the intent of this race is literally to move as fast as possible towards a predetermined goal, and get there. Get to the end of these 4 parts before the other 2 teams. Now, okay. let's see here. We are going to. So the first leg of this race, you see a and actually, they point you to. This is the Grand Coliseum, correct? This is the gate, the whatchamacallit gate. What is it called? The Triiki Anchorage Gate. That is this section right here.
The Tri-Wizard Tournament. I'm not ready for this.
Yes, the Tri-Wizard Tournament. Yes, that's the one.
Okay, well, we got me, we got Bit, we need another wizard. Oh, Captain, we're good.
I was gonna say Captain's a wizard.
All right.
I dabble.
Okay.
He's a wizard at brewing ale.
You're a wizard, Captain.
He's a wizard, Captain. Okay. So you see a number of anxious bipedal dinosaurs leading chariots waiting at the starting line. Climbing aboard, you see the route ahead of you indicated by ticker tape flags strung to keep the crowd along the streets at bay. Now, thankfully, your wizard has cast telepathic bond because shouting is barely audible above this crowd. About 100 yards out or so, a gaggle of Chultan children with vivid colored flags march single file across the track. Once in place, they watch the ramparts. The gnomes above gesture wildly to produce magically amplified trumpets. The children quickly swing the flagpoles back and forth before rushing off the track, squealing and giggling as they yell, "Go!" Now, I need everybody to, you guys are currently driving a Hadrosaur-led chariot. And you are headed from the gate right here into the Coliseum. All right. So, who would like to give me the first land vehicle wisdom check?
No.
I'll go.
Okay.
Just a straight wisdom check?
Straight wisdom check. Nice.
Yay.
Okay.
Captain was wise.
That one was a save. What is your...
Oh, shit, sorry. Wisdom is just a 1. So that would only be
15.
15, yeah. Not as good.
That's still okay. All right, so you go ahead and let's see about the other two here. All right, one of them is struggling to get their dinosaur moving, and the other one is struggling a little bit, but you guys are able to pull ahead. I need one more check as you go through the Red Bazaar and head into the Grand Coliseum.
Another wisdom check?
Mm-hmm.
From Captain or?
Whoever.
I mean, I have a 2 to wisdom. Who has a... Anybody have higher?
Not me.
Oh, you.
I think I'm the only one. I had the 5.
Do it. Do it.
Alright, I'll try it. And I think it's a good day, so I'm gonna add Omen on that as well. So.
Okay, this is the dinosaur you guys are riding, by the way. Or the chariot.
Looks grumpy.
We're gonna name her Ruby. She looks like an old lady.
Okay.
19.
All right.
Yay!
So with that, you are able to make your way into the Grand Coliseum with Ruby.
Good job, Ruby. I know you can do it.
The other two do. Okay. They finally get their animal moving, but they are behind you. All right. So, with that, you reach the Coliseum, and you see that waiting for you in the Coliseum is a group of pterodons. Each one with a saddle ready to be ridden. And each of you are pulled off of your cart, and the dinosaurs are waiting for you.
We're pulled off, like we can't get off on our own?
Well, like you are
ushered off.
Ushered off. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you each have your own dinosaur to get onto at this point, and you are getting onto these.
Are we flying?
You are flying. This leg of the race calls for you to ride through wide rings of iron, all while snatching ribbons of your team's color that dangle from the interior of the rings.
Ooh, I'm naming mine Petrie.
Okay.
I would like to cast this to keep my staff in. It's one of those new things where I got a little...
Oh, okay.
It's there, it's just invisible.
Sure.
Ish.
Okay. No problem, you can do that. Okay. So you notice that the rings are strung between some of the taller buildings in this part of town, some of which are excitingly close to rooftop spectators. Alright.
Now, wait, you said there was 4 of them, right?
There's one for all of you.
Oh, okay.
We each get one.
Each get one.
Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go in.
Do I have advantage because I'm so small and light?
No.
Do I have advantage because I am a druid and I know this animal?
No.
Oh. Sad.
You don't know this animal. You named it Petrie. His name's Steve.
No, yours is named Steve. Mine's name is Petrie.
They're all named Steve.
So as you guys get onto this, I need everybody to please give me a dexterity saving throw to see how well you do on these dinosaurs. Look at that.
Yay!
Look at that. Alright. As you all successfully get onto these dinosaurs and strap into the saddles, you take off and you start flying, and all of a sudden, whoosh, a rival pilot zooms past you towards a network of wide rings suspended between buildings above the cheering crowd. However,
do I get advantage because I've spent the last 12 levels being carried around in various types of harnesses?
That's fair. Thava, as you cast Enlarge Reduce to reduce one of the rings for Team Red, the racer overcorrects from his maneuver and loses control, tossing him from his saddle to dangle helplessly from the harness's tethers. As he clambers back into the saddle, sweaty, shaken, and too suddenly humble to try that risky stunt again, he looks back at the ring and is very confused that it just shrunk. Alright.
Oh my goodness.
I need all of you to please give me a sleight of hand check to see how well you guys grab ribbons from these rings as you pass through them. Okay.
I want to use my my AL inspiration.
Okay.
Clearly, I'm more focused on casting my spell than grabbing my own ribbon.
Yeah, you were.
After the first ring, I want to cast Mage Hand and have it with me.
Okay.
It's alright, me and Stixie got both ours and yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Teamworks, man. Teamworks.
Teamwork.
Alright, so as Nyx goes through and grabs a ribbon with Mage Hand, Captain easily flies through and grabs one. So does Styx. It takes Jez the second ring before she grabs hers. And you all notice that Thava just doesn't quite grab it, as she is watching the other riders as they travel through. Thava, give me one more sleight of hand check, please.
Okay.
That's worse.
Got even worse.
Do you do anything, Nyx?
Do I what?
Does Nyx do anything with her mage hand?
I'll grab it, yeah.
Okay, so give me a sleight of hand.
Or I'll
check.
grab Thava's wrist and
Yeah,
direct
I
it.
was gonna say, Nyx, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check. Okay, so
I should let you make me cry during more sessions. Look how good I'm rolling.
So Thava, as you go through the next ring, you reach up and you know that you missed the ribbon, but somehow you looked at your hand and you have a ribbon in your hand.
Honestly, I attribute it to my patron. I will. Sorry, Nyx.
No problem.
Little does she know, Nyx is actually
that you feel around your hand, the mage hand holding it, so that you don't lose it.
Okay.
Yep. All right, and you see that the other teams are struggling. We'll see how well they do here. Let's see. So we've got. All right, they one of them grabs one. Oops, that's the wrong die.
My other spell that I had to hold my staff is gone because mage hand's concentration too.
All right. So they kind of struggle a little bit, but they manage to finally get to get the ribbons that they need. But you guys have already landed at the dry docks. All right. So as you get to the dry docks, let's see here, where is that one? As you swoop down towards the dry docks, the city erupts in roaring cheers. The Scale Master points down the dry docks to a landing where one of 3 dinosaurs with large bamboo howdahs wait for you. As you get off of your flying dinosaur, a Cholton attendant ushers you to the new dinosaur that has a basket thing on its back. It's a howdah. All right, and so this is the new dinosaur that you are getting on.
Oh, this is fun.
The Cholton attendant boosts you aboard and hands you a pair of goggles and a harness with a netted satchel before raising his voice over the crowd. Head to Nabuso. There are bricks stamped with your mascot that lay at the bottom of the bay.
Water, no.
Retrieve the bricks and take them to the warehouse district. It is time to get wet.
It'll be okay, Nyx. It'll be okay.
As you say that, Nyx, the person looks at you and says, "You have to go out on the dinosaur, but you do not have to go in the water. Your teammates do. But not everyone needs to go in the water."
Awesome, thank you. Also, I cast water breathing as usual, so everybody can do that.
I was to say, you had already done that, I'm sure.
Yeah, you did that earlier.
I wake up, cast water breathing, cast mage armor. In case something goes really wrong when I'm brushing my teeth and casting mage armor.
Exactly.
All
right. So, you are swimming out to this location right here. And at the bottom of the bay is surrounding the statue, which is right there. It is 60 feet deep. Each brick is approximately a foot on a side and fits perfectly into the netted satchel given to you by the attendant. So, while seeing the bricks is easy enough, their markings make discerning the precise shapes difficult, however. In order to identify them, whoever goes down must succeed in an investigation check to find your brick.
Okay.
Now, without the amazingness that is your wizard casting water breathing, you might have an issue with the holding your breath aspect of this challenge. However, that is not a problem for you.
Yay for trauma.
Yay for trauma.
Question, we have to go down on our dinosaur.
No, the dinosaur stays up. You swim down off of the dinosaur to get the brick and
Guys?
bring it back up.
It is time
It is
for
time.
the giant seahorse. Actually, no,
Yeah.
giant octopus.
Giant seahorse. I'm sorry. I was rooting
but
for the
gi-
giant seahorse.
But giant seahorse can't grab stuff as easily. Giant octopus can.
Okay.
Question:
Yes,
Can they just?
But you've wanted to be a seahorse since Phandalin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, literally since week 1.
You can grab stuff with your tail, the bottom part. Also, can they just bring up bricks and all identify them and then toss them back down, or do they have to bring up the right ones?
They have to find the right ones and bring them up.
Okay, giant seahorse, let's go.
All right, giant seahorse it is. So as you, I assume, jump into the water first, so it's not quite as obvious.
Yes.
Okay. You have your giant seahorse. All right.
I'll go with her,
Okay.
and that way I can find them, and I'll stick them in her pouch, and she can take them up and down.
Oh, that's
go.
true. I can be a male. I can be a male one, and then I have a pouch for
There you
babies.
They
Okay.
also gave you.
They gave you the
pouch.
satchel, so.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that too.
Mhm.
I don't know if Captain wants to be going into your baby
Pouch.
holding pouch.
No,
That's
pouch. Use the pouch.
You can take everybody's satchels and put them on you, and then just go down.
There you go. There you go.
All right. So with that, we're actually gonna let you do seahorse stats too. So, Captain and Jez, is anybody
Uh-huh.
going? Anybody else going down?
I am going down, and Susan,
All right. What are you turning into, Sticks?
I'm actually not going to turn it into anything,
Okay.
but I am going to cast this on myself and Captain to help out.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
Freedom of movement. Very nice. All right. So,
So
Captain.
me and Captain can swim at our normal speed.
Yep. Your walking speed is now your swim speed.
Awesome.
All right. Okay, so Captain Sticks and Seahorse Jez,
Yes.
I need investigation checks, please.
I believe in Captain.
Captain does not believe in himself, apparently. Oh my
Oh
god!
What?
All right, Sticks, you are our only hope.
I'm afraid, Susan. I'm afraid.
Are you guys really gonna make me have to go down there?
Before Styx left my side, I cast guidance on him.
Okay. Go for it, Sticks. You can do this.
I have guidance and omen ready.
Uh-huh. If you roll a 1, it's not going to do you any good.
I am very distracted by being a seahorse because I'm very excited about being a seahorse.
I do believe I have a pup inspiration as well.
You
like,
do. You do.
but I
Alright.
mean, I
It
rolled
doesn't matter.
higher
though.
than Sticks with the
Yes.
natural one.
Yes. Alright. Sticks gets there eventually.
He does.
High level rogue. High level rogue.
Right? Alright. So you are able, it takes a little bit, but you are able to grab 2
21.
of the bricks and put them onto Jez. Okay.
We got sand in our eye.
You did. You did. Also, Jez is a little bit distracting, Captain. So, I mean, you finally, like, it's funny because she has literally been saying she wanted to be a giant seahorse since the very first time she saw the water when you guys were on the road to Phandalin. And she couldn't do that yet because she was a level 1 druid.
Yeah.
But she finally turns into a seahorse,
Yay!
and it's a little distracting. But you managed to find 2 of the bricks. You know that you must receive a brick for each person on your team. So I need all 3 of you to give me another investigation check. Come on, Jez, roll me another natural 1.
Okay. Oh, don't I have to roll on the natural 1 table?
Yeah, do we need to roll on the
I
table
think you
first?
should. I think you should.
Oh,
Oh, Jez! I don't know what that sounds like, but I think it sounds pretty cool. Roll me a d4.
Oh,
All right. Okay.
where do you roll from the table if it's not on
you can just use the seahorse token because everybody can click on it, and then
Gotcha.
you'll see the crit fail table up there. Okay. I'm
Underwater
not
paper
sure
cut.
how you got a paper cut underwater when you're dealing with bricks, but hey, that's
Okay,
all right.
so question.
I
do
looked
we
up
do
That's
this?
sting. Salt water in a paper cut, that's gonna sting.
Oh.
Yeah.
I looked up if seahorses sneeze, and they said no, it's a contraction, and they can have contractions up to 12 hours. Everything that came up was thousands of babies being born.
Oh darn! I turned into a pregnant seahorse, guys.
She turned into a pregnant male seahorse.
It sounds like another pop-up book.
What did Jez get up to last night?
I don't know. But she had one hell of a party, apparently.
Apparently. Question.
I'm scared who's the dad. Oh, the multiple dads are.
Who's the mom?
No,
Yeah.
the mom.
Yeah, who's the mom?
The mom
The
is
male
the
seahorse has
seahorse.
the babies here.
Yep.
Is she the mom and the dad?
Maybe.
I
Like,
didn't know druids could reproduce by.
You know, druids are very interesting creatures. We'll have to go over that after we teach Sava, but it's a very interesting process. Anyway, do we see the other people?
You do see the other people.
I would like to, as a seahorse, kick up sand and dust around them so they can't see.
Okay, just so you know, my mind blown. Just blown. Alright.
I think just mine just cracked. Susan.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so investigation checks, please.
Do I need a roll for the kicking up sand and stuff?
You do not.
Okay. Okay, it just happens. Cool.
It just happens.
Yay.
Please be something good. Dice gods.
Those are not natural ones, so I would say those are good. Alright.
Alright.
So you are able to find 2 more bricks. As
Wait.
Sticks, you struggle a little bit because Jez has now kicked up all this dust and dirt on the bottom, all of the sediment on the bottom. So it's a little harder to find the one
Is he
that you're
plus?
looking for.
Is Styx plus 1 minute from me leaving me?
He used guidance from before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if he could continue to get to use it or not.
No,
Okay.
it's a one.
That was
guidance
just
is a
one
time.
use.
It's 1 use. Okay.
It's one use thing.
And made it to the 21, so thank you. That's
Uh-huh.
awesome.
All right, so you are able to finally find the bricks that you need. Let's see here. All right, they're struggling. Wrong ones again. They're struggling, big time. Yep. They have found 0 bricks so far.
Yay.
All right, you need. Let's see. You found 2 the first time. You found 2 the second time. I think you only need 1 more.
Mm-hmm.
So give me 1 more round of investigation checks, or Jez, what are you doing to cause trouble down there? Oh my God,
Kidding me.
Captain!
I'm gonna start I'm gonna kind of swim around the opponents and kind of blow bubbles in their face.
Okay. All right. So again, Jez is very distracting, and somehow, Captain, you catch your foot on one of the bricks that's down there, and it actually works in your favor because in doing so, it kind of shifted your trajectory that you were swimming on, and you ended up hitting one of the bricks, and you look down, and it's actually the one you were looking for.
Hey.
So even though it wasn't the most graceful of ways to find it, you managed to find the next brick.
But Captain made it look cool. You know he did.
Well,
Okay.
yes. The only person who noticed, though, was Styx, because Jez is over there blowing bubbles, and you guys are up on the top. Yep. So Styx is the only one who really saw it. It was pretty cool, though. All right.
I get the thumbs up to Captain.
Nice.
And also point it back up. We need to move.
Mhm.
I'm up on top of the dinosaur praying to Thava's patron that I don't have to go down there.
That's fair. All right. So, let's see here. find the right one. Okay. All right. So with that, you are able to swim back up with no problems because you guys have freedom of movement as well as you are a seahorse. Okay. Do you all right. So with that, you bring up the bricks. Do you change back from your seahorse or do you stay a seahorse? To swim back to shore.
I'll change back for my seahorse.
Can I double check all the bricks?
Go for it. Give me an investigation check.
Do you not trust us?
No.
There was so much dirt and bubbles down there.
I know. It was so fun.
You check all 5 bricks and they are in fact your otter bricks.
It's mostly because I don't want to have to come back out here.
That's fair. All right. So, Jez, I assume you kind of come back and swim with your party.
Yeah.
Or you change back. Okay, you change back.
I changed back.
All right.
Yeah, I changed back.
So you change back. You guys get back up on your dinosaur. You go back to that was the dry docks. You guys come over here to the warehouse district. And as you exit off of the dinosaur and make your way into the warehouse district storehouse, you take the recovered bricks, and as you arrive, a trio of smiths with massive smithing hammers on their shoulders and anvils wrapped in ribbons of your team's color are standing there. The smiths smash the bricks placed on their anvils, revealing a hollow core hiding a metal tile. All right.
No. It's a puzzle.
It is a puzzle.
Ah!
It's okay.
We're so bad at these.
You have Thava, so you're fine.
That's true.
Excuse me, I'm here too.
I'm just saying,
And you're always lovely. Yes.
I'm just saying, Cindy is really good at puzzles.
Excuse me, I'm here too.
So the
You offended your wife.
That's fair. I made her cry. It's fair. All right. Okay. So the whatchamacallit, the metal tiles inside spell out or have just random letters. So you currently have KONREHS.
Corn? Corns?
K-O. What was it again? K-O.
KONTRHS. All right.
Thronks. That's something good.
So, let's see here. Okay. Okay. So, as you now have all of your letters, the smiths point you in the direction of a nearby warehouse. A number of triceratopses are chained to rings in the floor, are visible inside. As the flood of sunlight accompanies you into the dilapidated storehouse, within a trio of howdah-bearing triceratops are chained to iron rings set into the floor, which are locked by exotic combination-style locks.
Oh, God.
Beside each lock is an eagle-eyed race official. The smith has given your key, tallest official says. Now, use it to open the lock. And then looks at you all directly and says, and no cheating.
I asked that. Do the Triceratops have names?
They do not.
Well, that's just rude.
But you can name it if you like.
Well, I was hoping that their first initial was how we matched up the things.
Oh, no.
I got nothing. I'm out.
There's no clue to what we're supposed to be making. Nothing else, just
the lock
letters.
will have a number of rings that are exactly the same as the number of letters that you have.
So there's 1, 2, 3. So there's 7 rings on each one.
So it's pretty much the lock is those that have like the dials where they have letters on each of the dials.
Oh.
And so you have to scramble these letters to make the word
North
to unlock it.
JS. So you can make north with that.
But you have to use all of the letters. Actually, I
What about
went
the
to
K?
the wrong section. You're over here. Triceratops is actually.
It's a hard because there's only one vowel.
All right. I lost my music. The music stopped. The music stopped. All right. So let's see. Okay. All right. There we go. Music. Haha. Okay. So this is the question as to what is the answer to the lock.
But Thava, where's the T? Oh, there's a question to it. There's actually a clue. Okay.
Oh, you're right. I missed the T, didn't I?
Yep.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're adding letters.
Okay, what's the riddle?
What's the what? I'm sorry.
There's no riddle. There's just
I thought-
letters.
It's
Oh,
just
I thought
letters.
I thought you were saying that there was a thing. Okay. Oh,
No,
crap.
there's music.
If we listen to the music, are there any clues?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
All right.
But then there's no T.
Oh.
Could you?
Hey, we all love
Snorkin'?
snorks. Snorks are always the answer.
Absolutely.
Snorks are always the answer. Yes. There was less letters last time you did this. Because you had a smaller team.
If we had a smaller team, we should kick people off the team.
If there was only 3 people, it would be ITP.
Tip. Hit.
Yep. Yeah. So much easier. Yes. All right.
Comprehend languages help me now?
Not really, no.
Will all the other languages I know help me?
Not really, no.
I know 7 languages, 1 for each letter. Come on.
Grump.
Hey Susan,
yes.
may I try a intelligence check for my character? To see if
Sure.
he knows it?
Sure.
Yeah, can we do those?
Everybody give me an intelligence check.
Goodbye, actually.
Okay.
What the hell?
Yes.
Hey,
Let's figure it out.
hey,
Let's
hey,
figure it out.
Jess. You don't know the answer, but you get a hint.
What's my hint?
Not a big T-Rex. It's Chultan slang for dinosaurs.
Have we heard anybody talk about can we do a history check to remember what if we've heard any
It
slang?
was one of the. This is the name of one of the dinosaurs you raced with, previously.
Oh shit! Can I do a history check to see if I remember?
Give me a history check.
Okay.
Strong? I know there was one that was Big Honker.
James Bond out of Strong.
Boy.
So do I remember?
You do.
The DM doesn't even remember.
No, I have to just spell it out correctly.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I mean, you only have 7 letters to choose from.
That's what's very easy to add more, especially vowels.
I would like to buy a vowel, please.
How much would that cost?
A lot.
I told you I got a Wheel of Fortune puzzle last night with only 2 letters.
I know. Alright. There it is. So
This one,
it is all honkers is what you remember. It was honkters.
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 I know, it was a weird
There's-
spelling.
Alright,
No.
Jess is gonna put it together. Just honkters. And start going at it.
Alright, so with that, you are able like you keep going, you try to figure it out, and finally you click the right letters into the right combination, and you finally hear a click, or a clank actually, as a
It's not a boy.
That is kind of a boink.
Yay.
As
Boing.
as a race official brings a stepladder over to the Triceratops' flank, and you are able to climb onto the Triceratops.
Can I try to climb on it without the step stool?
Sure.
Okay.
Give me a athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
We're gonna go with. Oh, they're both the same.
Okay. It's kind of an interesting way to climb up the dinosaur when there's a stepladder right there, but you make it.
I'm showing off.
Clambering into the howdah, strapping on the harnesses and grabbing the reins, the Triceratops issues a trumpeting bellow before charging out of the storehouse into the streets of Port Nazaru. The rest of you see that there are a half dozen oval shields and large bullwhips within this howdah. Who is driving the Triceratops?
Me.
Okay.
Is that even a question? Like, really?
Well, I'm just checking. As you race out of the storehouse and into the streets of Port Nazaru, you hear the chant, "To the Grand Coliseum, once around the Market Ward, and to the Anchorage Gate. You're almost there."
Yay.
All right. Okay. So with that, let's actually see how the other team is doing.
I'm useless. I can't hold a shield and I can't do a bullwhip. So I'm just gonna sit down in the middle.
Okay. So, building up speed through the streets, the dinosaur's gait makes it difficult to stand. Close on your heels, you see another beast maneuvering to catch up with you. One of them has strapped a shield to his arm and looks to be readying the thick bullwhip to lash at your mount. Okay.
What do I need to do to say nope? Stop that.
Okay.
Fire bolts by his head.
Catch the whip as he throws it at you.
Ooh.
All right. So.
And pull him off. And pull him off.
What I need, since Jez, you said that you are driving the dinosaur, I need an animal handling check, please.
Yay.
You got this, Jez.
I mean, I hope so. I have a +8 to animal handling.
You needed it.
I needed it, apparently.
Okay. So,
Susan,
yes.
can I add my thing to it?
Sure.
So will D6?
Sure.
And in the final session, Jez realized she should have had more wisdom. Finally hits home.
Hey.
Okay.
14.
So
Sorry, Jez, can't come.
14 is exactly what you needed.
Yay. See, you should help me.
All right. The rest of you have an option. You can, so you must declare what you're going to do. All right. This is by rounds, pretty much. So you can either attack or defend. Okay. So if you attack, you can use one of the bullwhips to attack the rival team's dinosaur. Or you can defend by using the shield to block one of the other team's attacks. Okay. But keep in mind, at least one person from your party must be driving the dinosaur at all times. Okay.
Have to attack the dinosaurs, not the people?
You are attacking the... Yeah, it's against the other dinosaur. It's to try to knock the dinosaur off track, pretty much. You're not necessarily trying to hurt the dinosaur, you're just trying to get them to veer off of the track that they're on.
So bullwhips and shields kind of give a different impression.
I know, but it's... yeah.
Just trying to scare it down a dark alley.
Exactly. So, we have... Captain, what are you gonna do? Attack or defend?
I'll attack.
Okay. Sticks, are you going to attack or defend?
I'll attack as well.
Okay. Thava, attack or defend?
I'm attack, but uniquely.
Okay, and then Nyx.
Can I even actually hold a shield?
Sure. It is a
It's a tiny shield.
it is a opposed strength or dex check. So.
Yes, but in general, shields are about the size that I am.
It's up to you. Or you can switch with Jez for next round, and you can drive the dinosaur.
Can I try and... No, I have to defend. Nobody's defending. Would it work if I use shield to defend, like the spell?
Sure. Alright, so I need all of you to please give me either, all that are attacking, give me a strength or dexterity check, your choice. And we are going against their Triceratops. Alright.
Wow.
What are you conjuring, Thava?
Oh, I'm conjuring an air elemental.
Oh, good lord. Alright. Okay. An air elemental.
So a...
You know, I can do that
or
too
strength?
now.
What was that? I'm
Is it-
sorry? What?
Strength or dex? Is that
Strength
what you
or
said?
dex, your choice, yep.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I'll use my ale to reroll that. That's just sad.
Okay. What?
Yes, that's what I
Nice.
want to see.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Alright, so Triceratops is going to attempt to block some of those.
Ooh.
One.
Oh, this Triceratops is on top of shit.
Yeah, it is. Alright, so, alright, we've got one more because we have to see how it does with the, air elemental here. It's a little distracted, but I think we're good. Go ahead,
Yeah, I think the air elemental would have been able to cover that.
No. Alright, so with that, you guys are able to move forward a little bit more. Alright, so the next round comes. Jez, are you driving again, or is Nyx taking over?
Nyx, do you want me to take over so you can...
Sure. I didn't have to do anything to defend?
No, that pretty much took care of it.
Okay.
Alright, so give me an animal handling check there, Nyx. Alright.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay. Alright, it's all good, it's all good. Alright, so the rest of you, attack or defend?
Defend.
Okay,
Same.
okay.
I'll defend. No. No, you attack or defend.
I mean, if we do half and half,
That's what I was thinking.
yeah.
I'll defend.
So
No,
Okay.
wait. How many defense we have?
Two
we
so
got
far.
2. So if you and Thava attack,
Yeah, attack. That's probably
Alright.
the point.
Okay, so Thava and Stick, strength or dex checks, please.
That's to me, I guess.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna take the 2 of them against those. Alright, so Thava, your 21 hits, but the 17 does not. Then Captain and Jez, I need strength or dex checks to block this Triceratops attack. Alright,
Apparently,
so
I've given up on my rolls.
apparently. So that one attacks your alright. Okay, so alright. Okay. With that, they get in some good attacks that time, but you do not actually move forward this round. Okay, Nyx, give me another animal handling check, please. Or is
You got
somebody
this,
else taking
Nyx.
over? Okay.
Can I have my own pup
You
for
can.
that?
Yep.
18.
There you go, 18.
Thank you.
Alright, attack or defend. As, well, actually, let's see here. Hold on. This may make the difference. Nope, they're right there with you. So you've got one right next to you here. So attack or defend, your choices.
Attack.
Okay.
I'll defend.
Okay. Sticks and
I'll
Thava?
attack.
Okay.
I'll attack.
I'll defend.
All right. Okay, so those that are attacking, well, actually, all 4 of you, give me strength or dex checks, your choices.
Come on.
Oh God.
Captain
Captain's
is
next.
winning the natural ones game for today, apparently.
I want to go back to driving it.
Uh-huh. All right. Do better, Ashley says. Do better. All right. So this
Yay!
is the defending for them. So that was you guys. Let's see here. So, all right. That was okay. All right. And then the next one to attack you. They get 1 hit. All right, you guys do manage to move a little bit farther, though. All right, let's.
Jez, you said you wanted to drive?
I mean, I was doing better at driving.
Okay, you can drive.
All right.
Okay.
They do not move forward, so you are actually ahead of them without them being close. So you were saying,
boy.
Jess?
Oh. Just like a rough day.
We gotta end on a high note, apparently.
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 Go ahead and roll that crit fail table.
Ooh.
Oh. All right. 2
Oh.
more times.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Hey, look, it's the Rock.
The rock
Out
has
of the
returned.
dead rock.
How did I stub my toe when we're on a triceratops?
The Triceratops stubbed its toe. All right. So with that, let's see if they catch up with you since you have stumbled a little bit on that one. One of them does catch up with you. All right. So Jez, are you driving still?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Okay. I'm not having a good time right now, guys. I should have been a dinosaur.
All right, there you go.
Ooh, much better. Nice.
Yay.
All right, attack or defend.
I have advantage this time, so I'm attacking.
Okay.
I'll defend this time. I haven't
Alright.
defended yet.
I'll attack.
Okay.
Is that alright?
I'll defend.
All right, go for it. So, strength or dex, your choices.
Man, even with advantage.
Even with advantage. Yep.
It's like being back at the actual table.
Right.
I'll roll my cosmic on me.
Okay.
24.
Okay. So you're good. You guys were able to defend it with no problem. And because Jez did well, you guys get to move forward.
Yay.
All right. Let's go again, Jez.
Okay.
You can do this. Even though you're
Okay.
coughing a lot, You can do
A
this.
lot. I have the COVID, guys. It's fine.
All
COVID
right.
made it so difficult.
That is enough, and let's see if they went forward with you.
Well, that explains another reason why Anna thinks Cholt is so awful.
That is true. It's where COVID came from. They do not move forward with you. So, Jez, give me another animal handling check.
Yay.
As you guys
got
are
this, Jez.
you are pulling forward. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see how they did with this one. All right. One of them pulls forward enough to have you guys attack or defend one more time.
Kill them.
Yeah, I'll attack again.
Okay.
I'll defend again.
All right. Go for it.
I guess I'm attacking.
Okay. Oh. Okay. All right.
Oh, come on.
They do not attack you because you guys are able to block them, but they do block yours as well. Jez, one more time. Come on, you can do this.
Okay.
Come on. Solo again?
Maybe, come on.
All right, Jez, you move forward, and you have managed to move forward enough to make it into the Colosseum. As you head around the Colosseum, they do not succeed in following you. You keep pulling a little bit farther forward, as you see they keep falling behind.
See ya, suckers!
I need one more animal handling check, please.
Okay.
To take you from the Colosseum to the archway.
I'll use my last omen. Is that
Okay.
alright?
Yep. Come on.
The ones you got me.
14 is exactly what she needs. As you move into the gate, the arch, you hear the crowd just erupt, and they are so excited. It is amazing. All right. So with that, you have succeeded in winning the dinosaur race that was held in your honor. And you are, as you get off of the dinosaurs and you get back all of your equipment and your gear, as you fasten the last of your gear in place, all manner of people, from wealthy merchants to the homeless of Cholt, fill the streets surrounding the elevated platforms near the dinosaur pens. Embellished rumor and tall tales already circulate the crowd as the race official calls for quiet. Whether first place or show, these riders have proven they have embodied the strength and fearlessness of our Nabuso. Cholt rewards those who face fear and best it. So step forward and collect your prize.
The dinosaur? Do we get a dinosaur? Oh, nice.
I step forward with confidence.
Okay.
I'll whisper to Jez, hey, we're undefeated. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are. And it is with that you receive the prize, as you have won free lodging for the remainder of your stay, as well as a small dinosaur.
Ooh.
Let's run
Susan,
the small.
Like,
Can you just give us a pet
I
for
did.
this again?
like a mount small or
No,
smaller,
like
a shoulder small?
Like a small
Like pseudo dragon size?
yes.
Gotcha.
Velociraptors are that small.
They are, and that is exactly what you got.
Yay!
Was a tiny velociraptor.
Yay!
So cute.
I'm gonna name mine Vixen.
You only get one for the whole party, by the way.
Oh.
It is a team
Well,
pet.
for you, Jess, you want a dinosaur? Now you have
Yeah.
a pet dinosaur.
Can we trade the free lodging for another one? We don't need free lodging. I got a mansion.
Right?
We just use the lodging for the mansion.
And with that, the dinosaur races and your time here in Chult have come to an end. As you spend the rest of your days here repairing the ship, Captain, what is the name of your ship?
The Tempest's Misery.
Okay.
Captain, can I be your... I applied for your position as first mate.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Right.
thank you.
As you do so, you also work on your first design for your ship. I assume this is also your flag? Captain?
What's that?
I
Oh
assume,
yeah, without the text, yes.
yes, that is your flag. And hey, puppy, you want some more popcorn? Oh, she's like, yeah.
He's like, yeah.
As we come in with another treat time.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, with that, All right. Okay, so treat time is done. With that, the work on your ship is easily done. You are able to hire the crew that you need in order to actually be able to not just have your party members be your crewmates, but you can hire actual ship crew. And it is, let's see here. As you get ready to finally depart from Chult and from Port Nanzaru, is there anything that anybody else would like to do?
I would like to get a bathrobe made for Vixen.
Okay,
As you do.
as you do.
I need to go back to the bar and get my dwarvish cup.
You do.
Very important.
You do. Yep. It is very important that you do so.
Question, is there a local bakery?
Of course there's a local bakery.
I would like to go to the local bakery and possibly propose to them to start selling the jet scone and import it from Bolivar's bakery.
Okay.
So of course we'll message Bolivar and get his permission, and we'll have to get his like commission and stuff because obviously it's his recipe. But you know we're gonna expand.
Right. Okay.
I want to have taken a short trip with Bit to where they grew up.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
How's my faucet going, Susan?
So as all of this is going on, you continue to see that Styx has managed to be working on a project, and it is as you get ready to depart that you finally see what it was that Styx was working on. As he presents to all of you his painting of the blue bathrobe cult.
Sticks. I'm learning so much.
The best party a guy could have.
Hey, Sticks, you're the best.
All right. So with
Does
that,
the portrait include all the familiars?
it does.
Yay!
They're just not on the thing because it's hard to get those into Hero Forge.
I mean, that's fair.
They all have little blue bathrobes, of course.
I love it.
Okay. So with that, you set sail, I assume, for Waterdeep, Captain?
Sure. Or wherever the winds may take us.
Or wherever the winds may take you.
To a dragon turret.
As you travel with your crew, and you set sail, as you make the Blue Bathrobe Brewery's Death Plop Ale within the billows, or the bowels of your ship. And that is where our adventure leads us. That is where the Blue Bathrobe cult heads out. Now, my question for the rest of you is, after setting sail for wherever the seas may take you, is there anything that any of you would like to accomplish as we bring this story to an end? What is it that what does your person do with the rest of your life?
I want to teach
Oh, go ahead.
wizarding to other people who want to learn, especially in Chult, who may not, have access to, the stuffy wizard places.
Okay. Thava, what do you do?
I prepare myself for traveling with Captain, and that's pretty much going to be it, other than making sure to speak with my family and assure them that I will be back on a regular basis to see them and get to know them better, that sort of stuff.
Okay. Sticks?
Yeah, I figured I'd pop in and out with whoever to transportation circles I know.
You know the Harper's one there in Port Nansuru, so that is
And
not a
in
problem.
Waterdeep and in all sorts of different places.
Okay. Sticks, what would you like to do?
Well, Stitch's gonna stay in Waterdeep and help Borbar with his business of making scones, and he's actually going to, if people ask, gonna teach them the powers of sticks.
Perfect.
He's gonna start a school to teach people how to use sticks.
Perfect. And Captain,
There's a technique to cocking your stick before you hit somebody.
It's true. Captain,
Whoa! Yes. Sorry.
is there anything other than just where the sea takes you? Is there anything
No.
you would like to accomplish with the rest of your life?
I don't think so. It's going to be sailing and adventure until I'm too old to do it, and then it's going to be running a bar within view of port until I croak.
All right. Well then, it seems that our adventuring party...
Wait, what about me?
What about you?
I would like to, in Waterdeep, I would like to work on establishing a wildlife conservation area.
Okay.
So kind of like a zoo, but like more open, to help preserve the wildlife around the area and like preserve rare magical creatures and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Also, I would like to spend the next week or so after we get back to Waterdeep scrying on Alistair until I can finally figure out where the hell he went.
Okay.
And track him down.
All right.
But you can't just leave our party.
But he did.
Plus we had a thing going on.
You did.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Did you not notice the flirting and the touching of the biceps?
Oh, wow, really? Okay.
You guys missed all that?
I vaguely remember that.
I think my brain blocked it out or something.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm just going to be, whenever any of them need a wizard, I'll show up.
Okay. So with that, our story comes to an end. From Lost Mines of Phandelver to the Horde of the Dragon Queen to the Rise of Tiamat to the Tomb of Annihilation one-shots saving Cholt. This has truly been an adventure. And there is no doubt that this truly does fall within the DMS Adventurers Tavern, because there is always adventure on the menu.
And that is how you play D&D.
That is how you play D&D, Tor. That is how you play it.
Yay.
Now, thank you to our amazing party members here. I greatly appreciate all of you. And I would like to remind everyone that although this story has come to an end, that doesn't mean that our group of players comes to an end, because they will be joining together to play yet another adventure with a whole new band of characters in the premiere of The Wild Beyond the Witchlight, which will happen next Friday. So please make sure and join us for the craziness that I have no doubt will happen when these players take on brand new level 1 characters.
It's gonna suck so bad to be level 1, guys.
And they take on The Wild Beyond the Witchlight as the story that Nyx read in a book about a carnival that shows up on the material plane every 8 years. Now, join us then. But until then, I hope that you will join us on Saturday for our Tomb of Annihilation stream, on Monday for our Candlekeep Mystery Mondays, Tuesday for some DM prep where you can see me prepping for this Wild Beyond the Witchlight adventure, Throwdown Thursdays, which I want you all to know that the Blue Bathrobe cult does live on. It does. It lives on within Valheim, as I have made the Blue Bathrobe Bakery, as well as the meeting room upstairs, that has a portal to a actual temple that I have made for the Blue Bathrobe cult. And there is, next to the boathouse, there is a building that will be Captain's Pub.
Yay!
So don't.
And there is a school also.
Yes, with a there's a school that has mead on the teacher's desk, of course.
Telling her she needs to put random fruit stuff on there.
So don't worry, the Bathrobe cult does live on within Valheim.
Yay!
But so yes, so thank you all so very much. Let us go ahead and see who else is still on Twitch right now that we can raid on over to and send this love on to. Let's see here. Alan Man is not on. So let's go over to Jay Luna because he is on still. So thank you so much, and we will see you next time.